I'm nervous right now, and let's know how she's going to respond. Nneka,
Yeah.
do you want to go on a date with me?
Do I want to go on a date with you?
Yes.
With anyone but me, nobody gets me like you. How am I supposed to let you go? I only like myself when I'm with you. Nobody gets me, you do.
Well, it depends. It depends on the kind of dates. Like just like a hangout.
A friendship date.
Yeah.
We are on a date. I and IG. Yay! My first date ever. I'm so happy. Yeah, so I hope I don't flop on my first date.
This is like my first time being on a date. If this is actually a date.
Why is this your first date?
I don't know. Like
Nobody has
because I've
asked
not-
you
yeah,
before?
Actually, somebody has. But there's this issue I'm having with my parents. At the time the person asked, I was at home, so like I couldn't leave the house.
Yeah.
As the only girl, they're being overprotective. So and you won't expect me to tell the person that my parents will not allow me to go out
And they might not
at this
understand.
age. Yeah, that's the thing. So
I have this study theory that my junior sister will get married before me. And, you know, most times when I think of it, I'm like, oh my God, how will people think of me? Like, wow, Chiwedo, you haven't gotten married yet. I haven't even gone on the first date yet. But when it comes to me, I'm like, oh my God, Chiwedo, if you like say and then that's like when you're 50, you will be with a cat, 2 dogs, and your flower plant. Talking to yourself. I'm maybe joking, but I don't know. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoy my first date. I hope you enjoyed the things we talked about. Yeah.
2, 3, drink, now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend.
Okay, so as our first date, I brought something for you. And I'm sorry I didn't package it well. I was just thinking, what am I going to do for you? So here you have it. You can unwrap it.
unbox it.
Unbox it inside a box. It's just in
I wonder what is it.
biscuits. So
Poster.
I didn't.
When was the last time I ate poster?
I mean, I hope to do better next time.
That's fine.
So
I
yeah.
appreciate.
And in return, I have a plate of food in my front. So yeah, I feel like people see me and think I'm boring.
Same thing goes with me because.
Are you
But I
serious?
feel like I'm more boring on chats
Oh, are you serious?
than in person.
I feel like I'm a phone warrior. I feel like people, when they meet me online, they have this perception of me, but in real life, I'm like small. Not small as in body.
Yeah,
like,
I understand.
I don't
Mindset.
talk too much. I don't. That energy you'll be expecting from me is not there.
Well, me, I don't see anything wrong with it. If we vibe on chats,
Yeah.
good and fine. If you think I'm not a vibe in chats, I don't have an issue with it. When
Yeah.
we meet in person, you will see the difference.
Yeah. The food she gave me is actually nice. I've taken my first spoon. How did we meet?
The first day we met, that was the day we were doing clearance, like entrance clearance.
Yeah,
one.
into the university.
You're your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we planned. She wanted us to be roommates.
Are you serious? She asked
Yeah,
you to be
yeah,
my roommate.
yeah.
How did I know? Are you serious?
I'm serious. So she asked you. I think you didn't want to have a roommate at that time. You
Did I
needed-
say I didn't want to?
Yeah.
I
we
said that. Oh wow.
I needed your privacy and all of that. I mean, I was reading the stuff. I was like, I don't know how it's going to feel like. Although I went to a boarding school,
Yeah.
and all girls, but I didn't really relate with them very well.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it's going to be like having a roommate. I was considering it, but then she had to go with what you said. You said
yeah.
and then
We started talking, but at a point, do you think you ghosted me?
no, I didn't. No. I didn't.
Nneka is like the first friend I made in this school, first person I saw that I got your number. I was there talking, but after year 1, year 2, year 3, it was like nothing was happening again. We went from being friends to acquaintances. So just like if we see each other, we'll be like, hi, hello. And I was like, so how is this person that is meant to be my first friend? We are not talking like that again, but that's the reason of this date. We are going to get
Okay.
to know each other. are going to talk. That conversation we don't used to have before, are going to have it loud. Okay, you talked about when we first met. The fact that you didn't know, like, even though you stayed in boarding school with girls, you didn't know how being roommates with me would be like.
Yeah, with anybody.
With anybody, which
yeah.
is obviously like a girl.
Yes.
So why did you think that?
You know, hostel in boarding school is we are mostly plenty.
Yeah.
And it's not like I wasn't comfortable, but girls have wahala. Girls get problem.
Yeah.
So having to deal with all of those things. And again, I don't know if that person is going to be comfortable with my kind of person. When I escorted with somebody while looking for a lodge, I was living in the hostel in school here. So it was supposed to be for a short period of time, but the room where I was supposed to enter at the lodge that I found, the girl was delaying. I was not like, I stayed more than when I was supposed to stay.
Yeah.
So I noticed that she was already feeling uncomfortable about being there. So I had to go and start looking for lodges somewhere else.
Yeah.
So within that short period of time, something happened. And me, as a girl, as someone that's not really comfortable with her fellow girl, I don't even know why that thing is like that. I don't have a sister. I'm the only girl. Just guys.
Do you think that might be the problem?
Partly. Let me continue what I was saying.
So do you think that if we reignite our friendship now, that will be wahala to you?
No, I don't think so. You're not like the kind of girls that I see as.
This is the first compliment on this thing. I'm going to take it.
So she said I was not always around. I have this other friend.
Yeah.
She's a girl, and we knew since year one. We were in the same department, and we got very, very close. So most times I go to her place, stay till late in the night, 8, and then come back. She'll be seeing the movie on her phone, at the laptop, and maybe my phone is low. We're not discussing, we're not gisting, we're not saying anything. Obviously, I'll go out. I'm normally outside the gate with my male friend that is opposite, like in the next lodge. We'll just be outside, we'll gisting and all of that, and then I'll be back by 10 all that. So she thought I was always outside in a guy's place till 10. I'll not start coming back. What am I doing in somebody's place when I know I'm not going to sleep over? I'll not come back by 10. So she misunderstood the whole thing, and there was time my mom to call her to know how I am. Yeah. I found the lodge. I have not told my parents about it. I was still about to tell them. So that day, my phone was off. I didn't know they were calling me. Just that day, I don't even know what's wrong with my mom. Like, she gets worried so easily. So she called her. Before then, me and the girl had a little issue. Instead of her, as a fellow girl, as my fellow girl, what you're supposed to do is cover me up. She told them that I'm not always around. I go out and come back late. Sometimes I stay over for like 2 days or 3 days. Which African parents would want to hear that kind of thing
about their child,
about their only daughter self? When I turned my phone on, my friend called me. She was like, "IG, what's happening? Your brother called me. Where you did? I did my new lodge. I'm still charging my phone. I was going to tell them." She was like, "They're shouting. I should call them." Maybe the call dropped. My brother called. No, my dad called. They were shouting. I cried that day. Yeah, that was like I said no, I won't have anything to do with any girl again. Jesus, no, it was too much. Because they started laying accusations. Are you sure you're in school environment? Or you're in your boyfriend's place? It's like because you've turned 18 and above, you now feel like you can do what you want. It's like you start to pay your school fees. All of that kind of statements. It was not nice. I really got angry, and my mom was like that I shouldn't even think of going to confront her. I obeyed it. Everybody on their own.
So till now, do you still talk to the girl?
Well, I'm not the kind of person that keeps smiles for a very long time.
Okay, that's a good one.
I still went to her and we talked about it. We are still good now, yeah.
So I ran away from my home because I wanted some sort of control. I wanted to feel independent. I wanted to feel free, because it felt like whenever I was at home, people were telling me what to do this, do that. Even in the workplace, it was voice this, voice that. Like, I couldn't have a schedule of me time, and that's why it was mainly to do my clearance, but it was also to like be free and do the things I want to do, like wake up whenever I want to. So when I went back to Uli, the 3 weeks I spent in Uli was really powerful, because I spent it with a tribe of women, and then it made me think, why didn't I try to invest? I've always tried to invest in my female friendships. When it became a thought, I just swept it off. I didn't actually work towards it. You get? Spending those 3 weeks with these women also validated the fact that I don't like gender. Like, I don't like when people say, oh, because he's a man, that's why he did that. Because she's a woman, that's why she did that. It seems as if we base characteristics based on reproductive systems instead instead of the person. It just made me realize that we can't just say, oh, I don't want to be friends with a woman because women gossip. I don't want to be friends with a man because I feel like it's more of let's come from a place of let's develop ourselves. It in essence is about self-development. Do you get? I feel like if you work towards being a loyal person, a trustworthy person, a person who can be friends with somebody, like a person who is solid, if we all work towards that, we won't have like the bias of this gender is this gender is this. Because I've met men that gossip, daily doses of gossip. Oh my gosh, I've met men like that, and I've met women that can't cook. I mean, I fall into that spectrum, and that is a topic for another day. In essence, what I'm trying to say is that when you work towards being somebody that's loyal, somebody that is trustworthy, fingers crossed, the universe will bring somebody that is loyal and trustworthy. The person you told your secret, who happens to be a woman, gossiped not because she's a woman, but because she gossips. It could have been a man. It is a whole lot of things, but I'm just trying to focus on gossip. Even like you saying that, oh, men are the most supportive set of people. There are women that are supportive too. So I feel like once you let down the bias, I mean, this is a note to self, to knowing that I should be a person that is reliable, be a person that is stable, and by hopes the universe will give me a person that is stable and reliable, not a woman that is reliable or a man that is reliable, but somebody with a good soul.
You can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I'll stamp on it.
Yeah, I can remember when we were talking one time on WhatsApp, and you said that you are looking for a friend, an outgoing friend, that would help you be more confident, expressive, like that friend that when you're with a friend, they'll be seeing you outside like energetic.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I need that kind of energy. It's not like I don't have like few female friends. I do, but they're not that kind of people, and I respect that. It's their personality. So I was in Lagos then, so I was like, I really need somebody that's going to drag me out of my shell. Because if I continue like this, I'm not happy with it. My parents are even not helping matters, so I just needed somebody at that time.
So do you think I would this is me pitching my I know someone that will listen to it and be like, Chiwanga, sit down. You drag who out? You don't even drag yourself out. I mean, like,
I don't even think you go out that much. So.
I don't go out, but I feel like when I go out, I have energy. I have vibes.
It depends on the set of people you're out with now.
See the thing here. Even when I'm with people I know, I can decide to just be quiet. And most times when I'm with people I don't even know, I see myself going. I feel like most times I'm myself with strangers. Like that outgoing type with strangers, you get. So that's why my personality always clashes. Like most time people don't understand it, but me self I don't understand it, but that's just how it is. Well, yeah. And then you just heard that and you're just like, what the hell, Chiwendo? How can you be yourself, your true essence with strangers that people you always know before? But like I haven't even tried to like really think about it because it's weird and crazy. And I was reading a book and the person was like, the main character was like, she shows more love to strangers. And I'm like, that is me. Thank God somebody's finally saying this. Cause I feel like I'm myself with strangers. Like, I feel like I love strangers more than I love the people I know. And I couldn't just understand it. Like, I would, that would sound cheesy now, but I could die for a stranger than someone I know. And I just like, why? Why is it like that? Like, is it because I've seen the people I know finish and this stranger is just like a new person that I just want to like show love to? I don't know. Why? If you ever feel like this, boo, we are in the same boat because I don't get it. I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you be there. I feel like I might do a good job dragging you out.
How do you intend on doing it?
So aside from dragging you out, what else do you think I can do for you?
Benefit from you?
Okay.
Not monetary or like ideas, values and all of that. It mustn't be financial.
Yeah. Okay,
another reason why I don't really go out is because I don't have the money.
Yeah.
I don't have the money to spend. So
have you been in a relationship before?
Yes.
How did that go? When I say how did that go? Like, are you still in a relationship with the person?
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I've been single for like 2 years.
Oh,
Count.
I think I've been single for like 20 years of my life.
So wait, excuse me. One question. Wait. Calm down. Since year 1 to final year.
Shabi, I saw a meme that said if you're in 400 level and you're not in a relationship, then who will you be?
No.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that meme?
I've not seen it. But that one, why you go see the person? Maybe it's choice. But no vex. So why?
Why? That's a good
pushing
question.
them out, or...
No, the thing is me I want relationship. Me I want relationship, but I just feel like I might not be emotionally available for that person. I'm serious. Even though like I used to come to this podcast and say, oh, be intentional about your friendships. I feel like my friends would think I'm shitty because most times I'll just ghost them for like 2 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
Or like
no reason.
A reason
to
but they will not know the reason why. It's not as if I said, okay, today I'm going to ghost you people. I just stopped talking. I just stopped reaching out. Like I just want to be on my own. Do you get? And I feel like a partner might not understand that. Do you get? Because in relationship you need to like be with the person. Like I like my space. I feel like most times distance is underrated. Do you get?
Yeah.
Distance is powerful. Like you're not meant to be seeing you're not meant to be seeing the person every time.
Because you can't be with somebody that you can't be in a relationship with somebody that is all cuddly and clingy and you want to do distance. How?
And another thing is okay, before I came back from my clearance, hugs are the best thing in the world. Like I love hugs. But now, like this time around, like even touching me, when a guy, especially guys, because I feel like most guys they just touch people without permission.
Okay.
Like they just hold your hand, and I feel I get disgusted. I feel irritated. Like don't like something. It's like when somebody touches you and your boy, it's as if your blood is drawing back.
Are you serious? Why?
I don't know. Please, if you feel the same way, just tell me. I don't know. Like
I don't feel
even when
that
people
way.
hug, even I feel like all hugs are now like awkward nowadays. Like people touching me.
Well, it depends on who is coming to hug you. If I don't know you, there's no way you come and open your arms and expect me to go in and hug you.
Even okay, my sister was with me like this week before she went back. She touched me one time and I just drew out my hand. I don't know why. Like, and this is just me. And somebody, like now I'm telling you now, you're like, so this is what happened. But that's just me. I don't know why. I feel like I need therapy.
This is making me feel like I should stop being too free with people. Continue like this. How do you want to be in a relationship, sis?
That's why I'm a full warrior. And I wasn't joking about needing therapy because it is wild. Because I've been in situations where people touch me, my hand, my waist, my thigh, drawing lazy circles on my thigh, and I just freeze. And I'm like, my mind is yelling at me, gosh, Chiwendo, tell them to stop, you're feeling uncomfortable, but I don't want to come off as disrespectful or naive or immature. Like, a big girl now, you should allow people touch you and stuff like that. But no, I'm uncomfortable. My body is not aligning with your, like, the way you're touching me. So I shouldn't agree. But there I am, bold girl. I can't speak anymore. I'm just mute. It might be something deeper, but I think it's what made me get disgusted at people touching me or even hugging me. Like, I can remember during this clearance, I entered someone's office and after getting the paper I wanted to get from their office, they requested for a hug. Somebody I've never met before. And I was like, oh, it's just a hug. And when I hugged the man and the man pressed himself to me, I was just like, for God's sakes, please. So I'm just saying, even me, I need to say this to myself too. Do not touch people because I know I touch some people without their permission. Don't touch people because you don't know what is going on in their head. You might do it unconsciously, but when you notice you are doing it, just remove your hand. And if somebody tells you to stop touching them, stop touching them. A lot is going on people's mind. Okay?
Cause you didn't mean what you wrote, and it's all about me. You said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
So we're talking about your relation. Oh, this date is going well about it, by the way.
My relationship.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Wow.
It's not like they did anything to me, because the relationship, I was the one that ended it. Actually, I've been in like 3 relationships. Why it happened like that was because I think that was the wrong timing. I grew up always being locked up inside, so I was not really exposed. I don't really know stuff about that, so I don't want to go in and go and make mistakes. And inside the relationships, 2 of it, no, 1 was actually because I wasn't ready for sex. And you're not even trying to understand me. You're still you're getting angry. And you're like, every relationship they have sex. But I was like, but I know my friend, honestly, I knew they were holding anything.
Yeah.
So I was expecting to get somebody that would be like
way.
that. So I told him, I know of a relationship that is going on fine and there's nothing like sex.
Yeah.
It was arguing and arguing and arguing, and at the end of it, it was like, if you're not ready, then why are you in a relationship? Just stay on your own. I was like, oh, okay, no problem. I told him that, and I was expecting him to like say, okay, we'll talk about it first. Uncle just told me, okay, I was like, only okay. All these texts, just okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, no problem. The next day I went to his place and got my stuff. I still reminded him again. I was like for real, you just said okay. He said, do you want me to start begging you? There are a lot of fishes in the river.
Wow.
I'm not going to be begging. That statement alone.
No, we need to date better, God. No.
The statement alone.
Yeah.
I said no.
No, that's so wrong. Then the second one, Uncle.
He was actually the second person. The first person, I don't know, I don't understand guys sometimes. If you actually like somebody, please, okay, take for example now, if you're a guy and you like this girl, you ask the girl out. It's not like the girl came to you and started gumming body or something. You saw this person in your mind, you feel like you like this person and you ask the person out. It took me like 2 weeks before I told this guy yes. Yeah. Because I was like, considering I was in year 1 that time. Poor me. I was so naive.
Yeah, I get that.
So I said, okay, let me try it now. Seeing you thinking that I'm in love, I'm in a relationship. I do not know that Uncle was carrying other girls when I'm not around. But that's not even my issue, because I think he wanted to do something concerning the SUG stuff. So obviously you're going to have many female friends. He told me about. I was like, okay, no problem. But I used to be around when you're chatting. I've seen the way you saved other girls' contacts. So what's MCB doing in my name?
I'm so scared. Oh my God.
Okay, let's say, no, calm down. Let's say you knew me before we started dating.
Yeah.
It's quite understandable that you saved a lot of people's names with their name and their department. Uncle, we are no longer that kind of friends. We are now together. So what is MCB still doing there?
Jesus.
Ijoma MCB. Oh no.
My life has scattered, God. Wow.
So like, I saw it the first time. I kept quiet. I don't know why I'm this kind of quiet person. So I kept quiet. I was thinking, maybe you never remember to change her. He's a friend to my friend. So that my friend that I got close to. Like we were close. Yeah. That girl's name is not saved. Her name is Stephanie. Her name is not saved as MCB. Me that you called your girlfriend. Yeah. You don't remember to change my name. It's not like we don't call, or I will call you. You see that it's Ijoma MCB. Why don't you have the time? Why would you not use that short period of time and to change it? Yeah.
This is your girlfriend we are talking about.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
The last person is I feel for him, Shao.
The last person.
Yeah, I feel for him.
Yeah.
Because the poor guy is innocent. It's not like he did anything. I told him beforehand, this is not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not having any sex. Yeah. So just for you to know, because I didn't even want to go in for it at all. But he was still persistent. I think I did it out of pity, and that was why it did not last. I was not really feeling it at all. Because he's a nice guy.
Yeah. Wow. So wait, do you think if we become friends, do you think I can come to you for relationship advice?
You can. You can, yeah, I can.
Because I feel like I really need.
Because I've been around guys so well, so I've heard them converse and the kind of things they say. I've heard them discuss about girls. Yeah. So at least with the little I know, I can kind of advise. See, a relationship is not easy something. Yeah. I hear these people that have stayed for like 2 years. Yeah. Because no, people are trying.
Hello, it's me again. I know you miss my voice, like the voice that reacts. But anyways, this has to end. This date has to end. Really, it has not yet ended in the real life, but in the editing world, it has ended to come back next week. Do you understand? Like, I cut it into two because, you know, I was enjoying the conversation and it became like long, and I didn't want to bore you, do you get? So come back next week to finish up the conversation. I promise you, like, that next week was hilarious and, you know, emotional at some point. But yeah, I'm so happy I did this. I mean, did I flop on my first date? You tell me. Go on Instagram. It is at Ordinary the Podcast. I love the love you guys are showing me on this season. So like, I feel so special. But in case nobody told you today, hey, you're special. You are special. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for reviewing, for rating, for subscribing, and most importantly, for sharing. Thank you so much, you guys. You are the best. And from me, you. I still go from me, you. I feel like a rapper now. And from me, Chiwendu, it is I love you. And yeah, I'll be hearing from you. You'll be hearing from me. Yeah, you'll be hearing from me. I'll be hearing from you. But we'll be hearing from each other next week. From me to you is peace out. Mwah.
Keep smiling.